Hey guys, so it's Friday. Happy Friday. Got my quarantine gloves on. Not really quarantined because I'm still working, luckily. We've got a little bit of a busy day ahead of us. Trying to run around like a crazy person this morning. Need to go. That lovely sound you hear in the background is Preston doing, I don't know what, licking his crotch, I think, or smacking his lips, or he has something stuck in his teeth. I don't know. What you got going on? Oh, he's embarrassed. Okay, so we got a big morning. I need to go to the postal annex and drop off 2 packages, return 1 package. Vantouche is doing really well. We've had like 5 sales this week, which is remarkable. I didn't think that was going to happen. So I have to drop off 2 packages, return 1 package. Then I need to get gas before I run out of gas. I have to drive out to a barn in kind of like wine country area to actually go pay for a new little investment horse that Aaron and I are going to be working on. I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I'm working on it. We've got a lot going on. But anyways, found this horse. Really, 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 really cute horse. Really well bred, meaning it has good bloodlines. I found it on somebody's Facebook page. They just posted a little video of it, and I saw it. Shane and I went to go look at it on Monday, and it's a nice horse. So it has some little things. So we're gonna go pay for that today, and then she will go to Texas on the 15th, and then I've got to go out to work at the regular barn, my regular barn. And yeah, I was thinking of some main channel YouTube videos I can do this weekend. I'm thinking I want to do a review on, I know this is not, a lot of you are going to be from my main channel, obviously, since I only have 2 subscribers and they're all from the main channel, but I want to do a review / demo of the new Biologique Recherche Serum de Teint, whatever. I have been using that nearly daily and absolutely love it, so I want to do a review, demo, application, whatever, because it's not really like a foundation product. It is a complexion product, but it's like a pigmented serum is how they describe it. So I want to talk about that, do a review on that. I know I kind of denounced Biologique Recherche as a brand, but I just find myself continually interested by them. So leave it to my guinea pig brain to want to try things. Then I also got some new Korean products, which are super exciting. Ordered some stuff from Wishtrend that just came. And I actually got a new skincare tool, too, which I'm not usually a big device person because there's really only so much time in the day. And with all the shit I do at night anyway, it's nope, can't do that. All the stuff I do at night anyways, at some point in time, my skincare routine is going to be 7 hours, and it's just not very practical. So I try to concede and not have skincare tools. But I went ahead and got one, and it's like a radio frequency tool, which I got Thermage in December, and that's radio frequency. So I'm if this can be any, obviously it's not Thermage, let's be real, but if it can be any level of a 50th of what Thermage can do, I'll use that bitch every day. Twice a day. If it can give me anywhere near, at least even holding the results of Thermage. Because I'd like to get a couple things coming up next. I'd love to get Morpheus 8, which is basically radio frequency, but it's with needles, so it stamps the needle into your skin and then does the radio frequency, so it goes to a deeper level. It goes to your deep dermis / your subcutaneous fat, so it super gets in there. I had amazing results with Thermage, so I either want to do Thermage again or I want to do the Morpheus 8. But then I also found this treatment that's called the 4D laser, which is supposed to be like Thermage, but they kind of do it everywhere. They do it in your mouth, like in the inside of your mouth, to stimulate collagen on the inside. Then they do it on the outside, and they do it all over the place, which is really, 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 really fascinating to me. So I'm gonna see about doing that. I don't know anywhere in Portland that does it per se. I haven't done a lot of research on it. I don't know anywhere in Portland that does it, but I know near where Aaron lives in West Hollywood, there is a dermatologist who does it. So I'm like, well, let's look into that. Okay, I'm gonna run in. Is this bitch open? Monday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Limited to customers. Okay, I'm gonna run in. Hopefully, we can get this done. Be right back. All right, mission 1 accomplished. We got the packages delivered. I was the first person in there, so scared of me. Right on that time. But because I'm supposed to be at this farm at 10:30, and honestly, that's just not gonna happen. I think I might have overcommitted when I told her that. Probably should have said 11, but it's her. She lives there, so it's not like she's gonna be gone. I have this thing though when it comes to time. Oh my god. I am a total freak when it comes to time and being on time. Nothing, and I repeat, well, I shouldn't say this. This is going to be a big statement because a lot of things upset me. But nothing pisses me off more than people who are not on time. I find it to be incredibly rude. Which it kills me because Shannon, who I work with, she is never on time. If you tell her to be somewhere at 10, she's going to be probably getting ready at 10, or she'll be leaving her house at 10. I remember one time I nearly killed her when we went to a horse show. So, one time we were going to a horse show, and it was like, we were going to leave at 5. I get a message from her at 5. Hey, I'm just putting my last load in the dryer. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm putting my last load in the dryer right now. What are you talking about? You're still at home? She's like, yeah, I'm still at home. And I had to do some laundry, and I have to put one last load in the dryer. Oh, wow, okay, so this is weird. New installment. So Oregon, you usually have an attendant that pumps your gas for you. Apparently, given the current situation, it's self-serve now. So we're gonna do our own gas, which is totally fine. I mean, I know how to do my own gas. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you guys up there for a minute. Yeah, so needless to say, Shannon is horrible when it comes to time. And then, I'm a combination of my mom and dad. So my mom is a freak about time. She is early, usually. And I am. My dad is always late. And I'm always early. I cannot help it. I have to be early. Yeah, I have the gas station number. Okay. Let's go with regular gas. So I'm like a combination of my mom. I guess I'm not really a combination. So because my mom was always on my dad's ass about being late, it's rude to be late, and how can you be late? She's a freak about it. And I'm the same. If you tell me to be somewhere at 10, I'll probably be there around 9:45 waiting in the parking lot, awkwardly. Yeah, that's me. Super surprised, gas prices are down a lot. I think gas was like free something last time I got gas, now it's $2.69. That's good for us getting gas, not good for the world potentially, but what can you do there? What else is new? Oh, one of my stocks divided today, so I'm super interested. I have always been fascinated in investing in the stock market making money through investments. So but I've never had anybody to really teach me that, like, and I feel like there's only so much that you can learn about investments through looking online. Like, you can learn a lot by looking online, but I feel like I need more of an explanation than that. So luckily for me, Aaron used to work for a big investment bank. He used to have a massive portfolio that he worked with, and he's really into cryptocurrency and real estate. So he buys and sells, does stuff with real estate, but then is really into cryptocurrency. So I've gotten into cryptocurrency, learned a lot about that, or am learning a lot, and then started playing with other stuff. Ooh. Okay. I started playing with other stocks. Okay. And yeah, it's really interesting. So one of my stocks, they've been going through a merger. So Aaron was like, you need to buy it because they're doing a merger. So I did. And they divided today. Do I want a receipt? Sure, why not? So they divided today. So I woke up and I was like, oh, you used to have 4 stocks, or 5 stocks, now you have 11. Okay, that's cool. Love that. Hey, you want to say hi to the audience? Have anything to say? Any thoughts in the world? Are you scared? Are you cold? Yeah. This blanket, super cute. It says Preston on it. It's great. Yeah. Face is looking horrible. But I give myself a little bit of a pass. Beyond... Ooh! Nice angle. Serving looks today. Oh. Okay. Well, vlogger extraordinary. Okay. Are you ready? Grace first picture. Okay, let's get your blankets under control. Come here. No, we're not cuddling. We gotta get your blankets under control. Oh, water bottles are probably spilling. Perfect. Love that. Okay. Do I want to just like wear these gloves? Probably not. I really want to wear gloves. Okay. Can you stay there? No? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so really have gotten into investing, and it's a lot of fun. And honestly, like, through Aaron, I have done pretty well. I've not lost any money. Obviously, everybody's losing money right now with the way the stock market has been hit. But I haven't really lost much money. Have played with Bitcoin, currently play with Dogecoin, and then I've been looking into things like dividend stocks. I've been watching a lot. There's this guy on YouTube that I watch. His name is PPC Ian. He does fascinating videos, super in-depth. Like, they're 45 minutes to an hour long, but they're about everything you could want to know. You learn from him. So he's great. Love that informational videos. Yeah, so I've been playing with that. Do I know all about it? No. But she wanted to raise. Do I know all about it? No. Do I know much about it? I know enough to get at least kind of know what to look for. I'm not even going to say I know enough to know what to look for. I know good stocks to look at. Could I find my own stock, like secret hidden gem? Probably not. Though I have bought some that were, like, not, I don't know, were poor performers and have sold them for pretty good, so. I wasn't sure about dividend stocks because I was kind of like, I don't know, it seems like you have to have a lot of money invested in order to see the amount of returns. It's like, oh, you can get $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month or a quarter or whatever from your dividend. But, like, oh wow, that sounds great. Maybe I could do, if I could make $2,000 a month, that's basically, or $3,000 a month, that's basically what I make for working. That'd be great. Like, that can double. And then you look at it, you're like, oh shit, to get that much money back a month, you have to have like $450 million invested, which which, like, I get it takes money to make money sometimes, but I'm like, whoa, okay, that's, we're not making that right now. And the whole point on dividend stocks is like compound interest. The more time you have, the more money you can make. You reinvest the dividends. Like, I get all that, but it's like, fuck. Time is great, but you have to have the money plus the time, which we do not have that part of the equation. So that's the T. Yeah, but we're getting there. We're doing some stuff. Dogecoin, though, like, if you're even kind of, I just do all of my investments through Robinhood. It's easy. I mean, I'm no guru, I'm no Warren Buffett, so it's very simple, very straightforward. If you're interested at all, check out Dogecoin. I mean, maybe I'll put my Robinhood link on here through, because it's something like, if you refer a friend, you each get a stock, or if you refer a friend, you each get $5. I don't know. Maybe I'll put my Robinhood link down below. Probably won't, but maybe. And yeah, check out Dogecoin. The fun thing about Dogecoin that I've learned, and this is kind of like, Aaron points me in the direction, but he doesn't always tell me. He kind of points me in the direction and is like, okay, figure it out. And then if I get stuck, he helps me, which is great. I usually need to learn that way anyways, but learning through application. But like, the fun part about Dogecoin, it's currently trading for 0.00, I think this morning it's gone up, but the last week or so is basically 0.0018 cents. So for like 1 cent, you can have a couple hundred Dogecoin, which is huge, right? Because I mean, when you're buying stocks, yeah, there are some cheap stocks that are $1. I think Tupperware is like $1.29 right now, but a lot of stocks are like, if you want to buy 3M or Coca-Cola, it's going to be like $75, $130. And when you have one stock, you're not going to see a lot of return on your investment. You're not going to get a big yield if you try to sell it. Like, one stock, you're not doing much. But if you take that same $70 and you put it into like Dogecoin, I mean, the thing about cryptocurrency is it's highly volatile. So you got to know, like, in one day it could go up $300, and the next day you could have no money, and then you're going to sell somewhere in between. It's highly volatile, but that's where you can make a lot of money, or like where you can see some really serious gains. But if you think about taking, so say say Coca-Cola is selling at $100. So you can buy one share of Coca-Cola for $100. Your dividend on that's going to be like maybe $3 a year right now. $2 a year is not going to be high. And you'll have one share. If it goes up $10, you have $110. You know what I mean? Versus like Dogecoin, if you buy $100 of Dogecoin, you'll have, I think last night when I checked, if I wanted to buy $100 of Dogecoin, I would have over 55,000 Dogecoin for $100. So you just think about, like, the more you have, the greater result you see. So Dogecoin trades at such a minuscule amount, but when you have 1,000 of them, or 100,000 of them, or 1,000,000 of them, like, the more Dogecoin you have, when it goes up 0.001 cent, that can be $1,000 difference. Like, it can be a huge difference. And obviously, the more you have, so like, I have a few million right now a few million Dogecoin, not dollars, not dollars, a few million Dogecoin. So, like, when it goes up, like when I was in the very first horse show of the year, it had been trading at 0.00, maybe 0.0022 cents. Very, very cheap. So it's easy for beginners because it's without having a huge investment. I tell everybody about Dogecoin. And like, without having a huge investment, you can get into the stock market or into cryptocurrency and you can play with it. And like, you don't have to put $100,000 down. You can have a lot of fun with $100 or $10. Like, it's fun because you can play with it for not that much money. So like in Ranch Show, at the very first horse show, I had, I don't know, I think around 1 million, maybe 1.2 million Dogecoin. It went up from like 0.002223, something like that, to 0.003. That difference, that 0.0008 cents difference per Dogecoin, I yielded $1,500. That was like well over a quarter of what I owned in Dogecoin. So I sold it. It went down in 2 weeks, and I bought with everything that I had just sold for, everything I had sold, so $5,000. I just purchased it right back again. So then I had more Dogecoin, and then next time it goes up, I'm going to sell it again. So that's the fun thing about Dogecoin, is it's so volatile. You can buy and sell. You don't get dividends, but you make money through cryptocurrency by selling when it goes up and selling when it goes down. And there are certain ones where eventually Dogecoin, you're going to want to hold it because it's going to go up a lot. Like they're talking about, and again, I don't know a lot about Dogecoin, so I just know what Aaron tells me, and I know the little bit that I've looked into. But Dogecoin is potentially being looked at as being a form of payment that Amazon would accept. So if Amazon will accept Dogecoin as a form of payment, it's going to go, the value of the Dogecoin is going to go crazy. It will skyrocket. As of right now, Dogecoin started off as a joke, kind of. It has a Shiba Inu dog as like the little mascot. But if it gets accepted by Amazon or by other e-tailers, the stock value or the Dogecoin value is going to go up exponentially, like to 50 cents or to $1. Like it's going to go up a lot. So when that happens, when it gets ready, like I keep telling Aaron, like tell me when I need to hold. Because right now I'm buying and selling and just trying to like build my portfolio. But I'm like, tell me when I need to hold. Because I don't want to have, right now I have a few million Dogecoin. If it goes up to 50 cents or even 25 cents, that's going to be a lot of money. So I'm like, tell me when I need to hold. You're the investment genius. Like, let me know. So yeah, that's what I've got on the investment for right now. My lips are so dry. Sorry, I'm just like holding you guys today because I usually put you on my dashboard, but it's a hyper unflattering angle. Although this angle might even be worse. You can see like a little quadruple chin situation. So we're on our way to Starbucks right now. Starbucks, and we're gonna go out to that farm. Are we gonna be there on time? Let me see. It's 9:30. We might be able to actually. We might make it. Yeah. Anyways, skin is looking weird because I don't know. I was convinced that maybe I'll put you here. Oops. So, like, I was convinced that my skin was breaking out and stuff. Like, you can see, I never get breakouts here or here. And I have a ton of them. Like, usually my breakouts, you've seen it, they're usually here. And it's ingrown hairs. They're not even breakouts, right? Like, it's literally an ingrown hair situation. So, there's a couple different variables. The one I most highly suspected was I started taking the Life Extension Skin Restoring Ceramides. So it's a ceramide capsule. So I'm wondering, because ceramides kind of like help support your barrier, but it also potentially could be thickening the lipids in my sebum. So I was wondering, like, well, potentially it's thickening the lipids, it's clogging my pores, it's causing me to break out. That's kind of what I was thinking. But then I broke down, and there's a brand that I started using. I used one other product. I usually don't like the brand, but there's a moisturizer that they have that I wanted to try, and I broke down and started using it. And I don't think it's that, because I used it all through Arizona, but I'm almost wondering if it is that, because I stopped using it and my skin is kind of clearing up. But I also stopped the Life Extension Skin Restoring Ceramide Capsule. I've actually kind of stopped all my supplements except for the organ supplements, the hyaluronic acid supplement, and my probiotic. because like I was taking astragalus for the antiviral, but I stopped taking that because like, well, shit, maybe I'm reacting to the astragalus, maybe I'm reacting to the skin restoring ceramide, maybe I'm reacting to the moisturizer. I don't know, but they were big bumps. It was like cystic acne, but there was nothing in them. They were like this, almost welts, like an allergy almost. I mean, these ones were breakouts, but these were allergy welt bumps looking things. So I don't know. But I stopped that for a while. But nonetheless, it's been a good trial for the Biologique Recherche Serum de Teint. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what's on. I feel like if your skin isn't going crazy right now, then you're a rock star. Because mine is. And I'm not even that stressed. I mean, I'm a little stressed that we're not going to horse shows, but I'm not stressed. Okay. Guess I could take my gloves off, but we're going to Starbucks, so I'll just leave them on for now. Yeah, that is what I've got for you today. Yep. My apartment, a lot of places were pausing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. A lot of places were pausing rent. We're doing like a moratorium on rent and utilities. And my apartment definitely is not. They sent out an email, they're like, make sure you social distance in the elevator, amenities are closed, rent is due on the 4th, dog thing is closed. I'm like, oh wait. Back that up a second. What'd you say about rent? Like, oh yeah, rent's closed, or rent is due. Oh, okay, great. And that's great. Okay, I have to check somebody. I'll be right back. So we have officially completed all of our missions for the day, and I was on time. Made it, pulled into the driveway at 10:30 on the dot. Not that it matters. Nobody cares. Nobody's timing me. But we made it there 10:30. Got the packages dropped off. Got the one returned. Got the other packages picked up. Got gas. You saw that. Got to Starbucks. Got out to buy the horse. We are golden. Now I get to go out and ride. And then that's it for my Friday. I think we are officially done with the missions for the day. So that is, kind of. I have to work on getting the horse hauled, but yeah, officially pretty much done with the hauling. First missions. Yeah, we're doing good. I will check back in with you at some point.